Welcome to the Peak Collective podcast. No BS, just fitness. We were just talking about, obviously, the current state of the fitness industry, man.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Yeah. Body dysmorphia, just covered it. I think we have to move on to what you can call, like, quote-unquote, like, charlatans.
Charlatan's probably the best word for it.
Yeah, it's someone that's like a snail course salesman, right? So someone comes to mind. Liver King is an obvious one from last year.
For the reasons.
A bunch of other people can call them snail course salesmen, however you want to call them.
Whatever you want to identify them as.
Yeah, but basically people, V-Shred, don't know if you've V-Shred.
Yeah, I know who V-Shred is, back in the day.
Yeah, still, I think he's making like $20 million or something.
Yeah, he's still doing it, man.
Crazy.
Yeah, fair play to him.
Yeah, and I think this is one big topic. Might not even be able to cover it in this whole episode right now.
No, we might have to extend this.
Yeah, but it's something that we're both really passionate about. Actually, I think the reason that we even started
this is exactly what we're here to talk about, right? Because we need to cut some of this out for some people.
Yeah, and I think just number one, I mean, this has been going, I think since like the bloody 30s, man. Have you ever seen like comic books back in the day when I had like the Jack guy?
Yeah, right on the front. Yeah.
And it said like in black and white, and it would say home workouts, get like me, $10 or something like that. Right?
Yeah.
So it's been going forever.
Yeah, it's just how much it's been marketed nowadays due to social media and what we're in.
Yeah.
The sheer amount that people can just give it to anyone now, whether that's even for free or for not.
Yeah. I don't know if you ever heard of this one, but my mum used to do one called Tai Bo.
No.
Tai Bo, yeah.
No. That's new.
Tai Chi boxing.
Yeah.
It was this jacked guy that would be like, it was a VHS tape my mum would always have it when I'd come back home from school. As a jacked guy, I'd be like, get like me. Tai Chi with boxing.
Yeah.
Insanity workout.
Oh, Insanity, yeah, that was one of them.
2010 period.
Yeah, on the old shows.
There's a bunch.
There's so many.
But I do think, and I think this is one of the main reasons, again, we're going into this, is social media has just exploded with it.
It's just crazy.
Literally, if I scroll through my Instagram stories right now, I literally see every advert.
I'd see the advert for him coming up. Yeah. Do you want to get shredded in 30 days? Like, it's so in your face, which is why so many people just click.
Yeah, and I think it's so misleading for anyone that doesn't understand just the basis of fitness.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is. Like, it needs to be so simple to start with and just so broken down that, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Do you want to lose body fat? Okay, cool. Move more, eat less.
Yeah.
Like, we're just humans. We're not these robots. There's no fancy way of doing it. There's one way, and it works. Don't need to go on this quick, fast, or intimate, and things that just come to mind is everything like you've said. This quick 30-day challenge because let's just not eat and do a water diet or a sunlight diet. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Just simplify it. Don't jump on anything yet. Just enjoy yourself and get in.
I saw a breathing diet.
Here we go. Yeah.
Breathing. Yeah. Where this person actually claimed that they lived with no food, just breathing.
Yeah.
And,
which we all do every day.
Yeah, I mean, I'm watching my usual YouTube and it just comes up in the advert.
It's
how
crazy.
To survive off breathing.
I think you should try it, to be fair. Take one for the team, because I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Just won't see me next week.
Yeah, I'll be filming this on my own now.
I think just so many clients of mine in their first initial consultation will come in. I've tried anything, Weight Watchers, keto, vegan, bloody Huel, and all these...
Every single one.
All these different types of diets.
Yeah.
And do they ever work? No. In the sense of you will lose weight initially. If I went on a shake-only diet, that's 1,000 calories, I'm going to lose a ton of weight. I really am. The issue comes with it is as soon as you return back to what your normal diet was, because you will, you're going to gain the weight back. And I've seen it myself, man. Like... when I first started the fitness journey, trying to lose weight, gain weight, whatever else, I went really down in calories. I went down to 1,900 calories.
Yeah, which for a bloke, especially your size,
I'm 6 foot tall. I'm pretty active, right? No, I lost so much weight, and to reverse out of that was crazy. And you see it yourselves with the yo-yo dieting that happens. It makes it harder every single time, because you'll gain 90% of the people will gain the weight back.
Yeah.
And every time you gain the weight back, you're probably going to gain a little bit more because you've missed that food so much, you're going to eat more of it, right? And then every time I'll try keto this time. Oh, I've lost like 12 pounds. Wow. I'm going to just go back to my normal self. I've gained 15 pounds now. What the hell?
Yeah. And that's exactly why people do yo-yo, because they look at it and they go, oh, I've put the pounds back on.
Yeah.
What was I doing before? The only variable that's changed is I've gone back to my normal self. So I need to jump back on a yo-yo or fad diet.
Yeah.
Or, no, just change your normal state and just implement the little changes and you'll last out so much longer. I think the hardest bit is, yes, it works, but like you said, let's go to the 1,000 calorie shake only diet.
Yeah.
Whatever BS that is. Yeah, you're going to lose weight because it's 1,000 calories.
Yeah.
The liquid form is going to go straight through. Yeah, you might digest a little bit of what you need, but it's going straight through you. But it's 1,000 calories at the end of the day. Me and you, what we say all the time when we're at work, we'll have 1,000 calorie breakfast.
Yeah,
and our clients come to us like, oh, I had a biscuit because I needed a bit of energy. You're like, what are you doing? Like,
no,
just eat.
I've literally got a casebook example. One of my clients, when she first came to me, it was like 3 years ago now. She's only eating 700 calories a day.
Yeah, right? I've had that before.
700 calories a day. Yeah. She's now on 2,400 calories.
I bet she's like flying. She feels so good.
Yeah, she feels great. Like, she's stronger than she's ever been. And she looks better than she ever was.
How fat is she?
Well, she wasn't. That's the thing.
No, exactly.
She was really skinny.
Yeah.
And now she's got actually quite a good amount of muscle. I don't know, it was like 6 kg muscle she's getting.
Yeah, like, it's
years,
crazy.
Right? Which is 12 pounds of muscle, lean tissue.
Which is like mad, but consistent hard work and increase your calorie is where it will take
It's not like I jumped her from 7 to 2.4.
No.
But this is the thing, is people don't understand. And again, let's relate that back to the message here is not their fault. It is the fitness industry's fault. It's so misinformed. The people that proclaim all the shortcuts, as human beings, we want a shortcut.
Yeah.
We don't want to do the hard work. It's a basic thing. When you start a new job, you want to instantly know what's the quickest way from A to B.
A to B, try to get an impressive result or something like that. You want to get somewhere fast.
And in most circumstances, that's the correct thing to do.
Yeah, cool.
But the fitness industry, unfortunately, it's not the truth.
No.
It is actually... No, it's a slow process.
It's actually really hard.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why there's only a few that actually become PTs or come even further in their fitness journey than that. Because that's a really hard thing to do, to stay that consistent all the time. But I also think people need to tamper down their expectations. As a male, you don't have to be 10%, 12% body fat. Yeah. Me and you don't even walk around with that most of the time.
No.
If it's the summer, I'll shred down a little bit.
Yeah, if you're shredding down
I'll get a bit leaner.
Yeah, if you've got an event or a holiday, you just will, especially if you know how to and you can do it safely. You want to look good, you want to showcase the hard work that you're doing. And I think that's the difference to where people think they just have to be like that all year round.
Yeah. And social media, again, casebook example, is a lot of these people, I know people that do this, is they get a photo shoot when they are 5 to 10% body fat, but they walk around about 15% body fat.
But they
you
just
don't see that on their socials, right? And then as a person that doesn't understand around the fitness industry, you're going to see that. And then you're going to be like, oh, like, this person just always walks around like that. That must be the norm if you just lift some weights and do some cardio.
Yeah.
No.
And that's the state that social media brings into this whole environment, is people's expectations are so high, but so unrealistic as well. Yeah.
And again, TikTok, I don't even have it personally, but...
I'm too old.
Yeah, I am too old, right? But TikTok itself... not an issue, but the biggest issue is the people that it allows anyone to have a platform, right? Me and you, we've done qualifications in multiple different things around fitness, and we've got a ton of experience. I've been going to the gym since I was 18. I'm 30 now, but I was working out from the age of whatever, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You've been working out since
I was like 15, but playing rugby since I was like 7. That's a form of fitness. Always participated in school, you've got years of experience behind you, let alone
and
the
we've got the qualifications, right? And unfortunately, is a lot of people, particularly the people I find, the ones that are in amazing shape, they don't actually seem to have any of this.
No.
They're just someone that's gone to the gym, one, probably have some great genetics, and two, are in really good shape.
And got a really good photographer.
Yes. And then they'll release some BS, like fitness plan, or BS diet plan out there. The biggest one, we mentioned him earlier, V-Shred, looks insane, literally like a Greek god, right?
Yeah, he looks incredible, like full credit to him.
But he literally, I've seen the advert before, it's him eating pizza, it's him eating...
And donuts and everything,
stuff.
I've seen it.
You don't have to have a salad, chicken, whatever else. All you have to have is this supplement.
Yeah.
Or all you have to do is this 15-minute hit workout.
This little program that I've designed just me.
Yeah, and this is it. And someone will go on, I don't know, let's say, for example... I can't even think of the person's name right now. Let's think of Greg Doucette. I don't know.
Yeah,
First name that
let's
come
just
out
throw
of my
someone.
name, right? Okay, be it as it will, really controversial figure. But at the same time, what he talks is the truth around majority of the fitness advice that he actually gives, right? Someone will click on that, where he's saying, like, work harder than last time, whatever the hell else he says, right? But they'll see that and they'll see, I have to train, like, weight training 3 to 5 times a week.
I've actually got to exert my body, sweat.
At least 150 minutes of cardio a week.
Yeah.
Damn, I need to be in a calorie deficit. I need to focus on my protein intake, my water intake, blah, blah.
It's just, I actually need to be disciplined.
Yeah.
Like, it's such
Then
a shock.
Ad comes on,
Yeah.
shred. Between the video,
Yeah.
you don't have to do any of this. Just have this supplement.
Have
We're
this
gonna
supplement,
go. We're gonna go
yeah.
for.
Of course you are. Of course you are. If you're like
Right.
so naive to it because you're so new, you're such a novice to it. Of
Yeah.
course you're going to go for. I want my lifestyle. Let's take this tablet or this supplement, and I can look like this guy with less of the work rate and get exactly what I want.
Yeah. And again, this tail right back at the beginning, Liver King. got caught out
Yeah,
last year
when he
for
got
this.
caught out.
This exact thing.
Yeah, we're
eat
all
liver, eat
spoke
balls,
about it.
testicles,
Yeah,
whatever else you want to do.
Whatever else you want, all the
Right.
organs that you don't want to eat.
Look like me and you, straight from the get-go whenever people will ask us.
Yeah.
Like, he's clearly on gear. He's like red as a lobster.
Yeah.
Jacked.
Veined, jacked up,
Jacked to the
traps,
gills.
shoulders are popping.
Right.
Yeah.
And no one, like, imagine this, when I look at a carnivore diet's another casebook example,
Whole
right?
different.
You're going to get ripped, like, because you're going to be in a massive calorie deficit.
Because they're such calorie dense foods, you can't get the volume of everything you need.
How many calories are you on a day?
Let's say 4,000, give or take.
I'm
just
on
over.
about the same.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Can you have that of just meat?
No, do you know how hard that is?
Yeah.
It's a lot of meat.
How do you get that jacked?
Yeah, with
Just
that
eating
amount of
meat.
meat, nah, it doesn't
Nah.
work. It doesn't work.
Like, I'll be lucky, probably in a day, I'll probably eat maybe 1,000 calories of protein, maybe.
If we're on a higher day.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And that's not all from meat. That's
No.
going to be from some whole grains. That's probably going to come from some dairy, come from some poultry.
It could be every source of protein you're looking at. A Greek yogurt, it could be anything.
Yeah, protein shake.
Yeah.
I ain't having that all from meat.
No,
Like,
no way.
my stomach could not
What,
digest
for
all that
breakfast,
stuff,
you're going to wake up and eat a whole cow's liver or something like that?
Yeah, and we'll go into diet in another episode, but
Completely different.
But yeah, I think misconceptions, misinformation, all these things just need to be stopped. There are some advocates out there. James Smith is probably a good one.
Really a good
out
one.
there.
Last few years, he's one person I have really looked into and followed for a long time. Probably like COVID area when he did
same.
start getting big. And he does speak a lot of truth. Some people don't like him because he comes
Yeah.
out with the truth and he says it in very upfront ways. But, you know, he's kind of leading the information of cut out the BS. Just simplify it. We're all just humans. We don't
Yeah.
need to be these robots that follow these little things and take a tablet for everything. It just is move more, eat less, and just follow your goal. Whatever you've picked out to do, achieve it and just get to it.
Yeah, literally, it is that simple. And if there's one bit of advice before we wrap up the episodes, we can talk about it again whenever we want to in another episode. 'Cause there's so
Literally
much to talk about.
We can literally keep this rolling for ages.
But one massive thing I would say is just choose who you follow so wisely.
Yeah. Do
Again,
some
going to
research.
that body dysmorphia episode we had around Mike Chan's six-pack shortcuts. That's the person I followed, wondering why I didn't look like him.
Yeah,
after
my
6
bedroom
months, right?
floor doing crunches for 6 minutes, thinking, why
Yeah.
am I not getting a jack chest and big arms?
Yeah, right? Or Joe Wicks, love the guy.
Yeah.
15-minute
Full
hit
credit.
training.
Full credit.
Ain't going to make you jacked.
No,
Like,
no,
it's
of course
just
it's not.
Right?
No, there's so many different elements to it, but people just try to take the quick way to get everything at once.
No, and just choose who you follow wisely. Follow someone that's actually got the qualifications, actually got experience training a normal person, not
Yeah.
someone that only trains bodybuilders, only trains athletes, trains people that actually just are gen pop, that helps people lose 10 kg.
They're not just genetic freaks.
No, and I think if you follow the right people and you go by their advice, and it's all the same. It's move more, lift some weights, eat in a calorie deficit if you're trying to lose weight, in a slight surplus if you're trying to build some muscle, and try and eat majority of whole foods. It is that simple.
You do that for 12 months, it will change your life.
Yeah,
100%.
massive. Cool.
Whilst we wrap this up,
Yeah, talk to me.
you name one person people should follow, and I'll name one person. If we're talking on truths.
So many.
There are so many, but if we just nick one, we can talk about it another
I
time
think
as well.
one guy, always objective, and always says when he is wrong, is Dr. Lane Norton. I think
Yeah,
his bio Lane
yeah,
on
you came straight to
Instagram.
my mind. Yeah, you nicked mine.
Oh, really?
yeah, Lane Norton.
Jacked, bodybuilder, powerlifter, and a PhD in nutrition.
Yeah.
Like, why not follow him? The amount of nutrition advice that I've got from that guy is dumbfounded. He's such an intelligent guy.
Yeah.
Anyone else that was, if you might have popped?
Oh, yeah, no, you nicked mine there. I'll roll off tongue. We said it. I'm going to say James Smith.
Yeah.
I just think he cuts out a lot of the BS already in the fitness industry. Whether you like him or not, he's a bit hard hitting. He got called the bad guy rep of fitness or something. Yeah. Cool, but
He's like the evil
if
Joe
you
Wick.
want someone that's going to break it down, then them two accounts, I reckon. James Smith is like a bit on the more two-level side. If you want the knowledge and expertise, you obviously go to Lane Norton.
Again, I follow both, and I think
same.
Again,
there are loads out there. There are hundreds out there.
There's hundreds, and as we go through the podcasts, we'll mention a bunch of others, I'm sure. And obviously, not being big-headed, but follow us.
Yeah, give me a shout, man. I know what I'm talking about as well. Come on.
Right, good episode, man.
Sound wicked.
Wrap it up.
Thank you.